unusual.
Do you project Johnson Odom to be a point guard? He's what, 6'2", I think? Yeah.
I would say at the most he's 6'2". And right now I would say he, at the risk of stereotyping, I would call him a combo guard. All the players, that get drafted, really beyond the 30s. To some level, you could say a guy that's drafted in the early 30s will make your team. But when you get to the 40s and the 50s, statistically it works against the player. So, we're not going to know if these guys are really good enough until they get to training camp in the fall. We're hoping that we get a real good look at them at Summer League. And what I'm leading to is if you go to Summer League or if you watch it, I'm sure it's going to be covered on NBA TV, you'll like this kid. You'll like him a lot. He plays really, really hard. Ridiculously athletic, powerful, physical, very, very aggressive, competitive. He's fun to watch, and I think he'll be a really, really good player. Leading into training camp. So the market will dictate to some degree what we do after training camp with a lot of our players and free agents. But we'll know more about our players after Summer League.
Where did you have Johnson Odom on your board, 1-6?
Excuse me?
Johnson Odom, where did you have him? Even though he was drafted 55, did you have him higher?
Out of the 60. Well, we had him drafted. We had him the number. I think the number was, I'm going to guess 30. I'll have to double check for you. But we had him significantly or lower than where he was drafted. Yeah, it was either 40 or 30. I'd have to double check.
Did you have Sacker different as well, or?
Well, we took Odom first because we had him ranked higher.
The fact these guys come from good basketball programs, does that give them, a little bit more to, show you guys?
Yeah, it increases their opportunity, their chances to succeed. They're both good coaches. Very successful programs. High, D1 level. Broad competition base. I mean, Gonzaga plays in a smaller conference, but that they have 5 to 7. Out-of-conference games every year that are against the Michigans and the North Carolinas and the Dukes. So it's a very high level of competition for both schools.